trying to get pretty much my video, my front video of the day pretty much done bright and early. Well, starting bright and early anyway. So I'm on Ultimate Team once again. And let me just switch teams here. Number 3. So, just switch my teams around a little bit here. Let me make sure that pretty much got the people want to have activated. Okay. Score 2 penalty touchdowns and have 100 yards. Set and done.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Caught that look from.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a real head scratch there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Williams now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
He is going to find Hill here. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
And at the 43-yard line.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Incomplete.
Wilson's pass thrown away and incomplete. He was covered by Eric Weddle.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect, and that's a great job.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 1st down, Wilson on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Throwing again. Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Williams to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. There he goes, right side.
Wilson's pass intercepted by the Chiefs.
I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
To number 87, Travis Kelce.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Jason Sanders set.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how long.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Russell Wilson.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
On third down, Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On 1st and 10 is counter. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run here with counter. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Just one moment, guys. doing it again, but instead of playing against the Chiefs, I'm playing as the Falcons. That's why I'm playing Falcons. Same rating, but I got better quarterback. Better rating quarterback. A little controversial, but
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return, Williams. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
What's always interesting about situations like this is that in both locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Vick on the bootleg. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down.
Throwing, Vick. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vick. And he finds Howard complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Falcons.
Play action now, Vick. Flush to his right. He's got the first down inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Vick. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
O.J. Howard.
From 13 yards out. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Jason Sanders set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Lockett the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
At the 25-yard line.
They run again with Carson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg Olsen. 78 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at them with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Vic goes play action. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Atlanta.
Here's Michael Vick. And he'll let this go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Vic's pass.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Alan Lazard, 41 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Carson the first down and more. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Wilson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
49-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And it's caught off the deflection.
Pass complete.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brings up third and 9.
Again, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Complete on the throwaway.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start with a give to Connor, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 3.
Vic back around his own goal line. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
First down, Falcons.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bruce Irvin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Vick on the keeper.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Sanders set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
5-yard line.
So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. Just over 1:40 to play. Can they take advantage of the late carelessness? We'll see as they've got a first down. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six.
Wilson's pass.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Wilson caught on the right side by Dorsett. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They run for it with Carson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll run on first down. It's Connor. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
31. 4 yards on the pickup.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Connor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
On the stop.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Vick's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 38. Seahawks.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Williams now on the return. And they're going to have really good starting field position here.